guys, it's Kate. Welcome to Co-Parenting with Narcissist 101. Thank you for joining me. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. And don't forget to share it to whoever that might need this. Guys, today we are talking about the coronavirus, of course, the pandemic that we have going on. We are all on high alert at this point. Unfortunately, this has affected so many people and have killed so many people. So we are all over the place now, running around and, schools being closed down, unfortunately. And I pray to God that we have this gets resolved early, and wishing all of us good health. And of course, this is around the time that most kids are either going to spring break, or they're coming back from spring break, or they are preparing to go stay with the narcissist or something like that for a long period of time. And this is where some of us might, if you like me, I had some kind of a panic attack, because I know what I lived with and how the narcissist really isn't completely conscious of what is going on around besides them to know what is needed. So as you prepare to have the kids go visit the narcissist for spring break, or so they are going back to the narcissist after spending time with you, you will have to remember this and keep this few tips here and these reminders as we go. And one, of course, is definitely that narcissists is not conscious enough to look beyond themselves most of the time to know what the kids might need or don't need. And two is definitely when you do tell them what the kids might need, they're going to look at it as some kind of a control thing. They're trying to control them, which of course means that they're not going to do it. And of course, three is that, as always, you have to remember that you are the target at every point in time, and the kids are collateral damage. So as we are rushing to the stores and, panic buying and everything, and you try, we're all trying to make sure we have what we need in the house, since movement is not completely restricted. So the chances are the kids might be going to the narcissist anytime soon for spring break or whatever. So if you need to prepare the kids, you need to keep this in mind, which is the narcissist is not completely conscious of most of the time of other things that kids might need except them. I'm talking from experience here, where when I used to live with a narcissist, this is somebody that will definitely go out with his coat on when it's cold outside, and don't have the kids that he's living with to put their own coats on. So he'll have his jacket on and the kids don't. That's the kind of person I dealt with while I was married to the narcissist. And two, of course, is if you do actually say this is what the kids need, or they're not going to look at it as you being helpful, reminding them of what the kids might need. It's going to they're going to look at it as you trying to control them. So obviously they're not going to do what you tell them to do. They are the ones in charge here, so that's not going to happen. And of course, you're the target. So with all this in mind, it means that this is that point where you will do what you need to do regardless of the narcissist. This is where they become irrelevant, really. Time-wise, money-wise, this is where they don't even count. This is where you do what is in the best interest of the child. And then that, of course, means that you prepare your kids for medication, the prescription medication that they need, even though the narcissist is supposed to have all this set of things on their side. But because because of these points, you can't really trust this person, you have to prep your kids. Prescription medications that they might need, over-the-counter medications, cold and flu they might need, hand sanitizers they might need, vitamins they might need. And so you pack all this stuff up. It's going to probably cost you money, because you'll be doing double. Obviously, you have one on your side, then you're packing something for the narcissist side. But this is where, like I said, you focus on the best interest of the child. If the narcissist ends up having those things over there, good. But you at least have the peace of mind that you prepared, the kids with all this stuff that they need. Because once you mention to the narcissist, make sure you have this over there, chances are they're not going to do that. They're not going to do that because the focus is on you. They're not thinking about, oh wait, that is not for that person. This is for my child. That's not how that works. So in this, and high alert that we are on this, shopping frenzy that is going on, in preparation and everything that we're doing, that it's another time to, remind ourselves that definitely the best interest of the child here. You are the only parent. The person you're trying to co-parent with is not, definitely obvious, a counter-parenting with you. So as you prep for the kids, going to visit, or they're coming back, or going back to the narcissist, that you do the best you can to equip them with the essential things that they might need, that definitely the narcissist is going to be oblivious to, preparing ahead of time until they actually need them. Like I said, all those listed medications, vitamins, hand sanitizers, or stuff to over-the-counter medication, cold and flu, stuff like that the kids that will need in this, during this period of time, that you best believe that the narcissist is not thinking too far ahead in that department. It doesn't, they don't think beyond themselves. So in order not to have back and forth argument with the narcissist, you get this, make sure you have that, make sure you have that. You just go ahead and get it yourself, and package all that and give to your kids and prepare them that way. You have the peace of mind when you're over there for however long they are during this period, that they're at least covered. Guys. So that's kind of what I wanted to kind of, throw out there. And since we're, this is fortunately, this is what's going on, in the world now. We, on high alert about this. So, and we are dealing with who we're dealing with. In the normal co-parenting parents, this of course is not going to be an issue, because everybody will make sure they have the same set of things that the kids, especially needs on both sides. But that is not what you have going on here. So, like we said, we are both the father and the mother. So you're the only parents. So we'll do what we have to do, guys. So guys, I wish everybody good health, strong immunity, because obviously that's what we got now. And we'll, get through this, if it does affect us, and when we pray that this gets resolved quickly. All right, guys, get your mind right, and everything else will